Hang on, I gotta put the right shirt on. I'm wearing a work shirt, so give me a second. I'll be there. Hang on. I'm almost there. Hang on. If you're still in chat, hold on. Fuck, I should have thought about the t-shirt. Okay. I think we're good. Cool. Alright. So, I was just having some thoughts about some things about what's coming up in literally 2 fucking days. And, with how much that has gotten interrupted, I'm just gonna, I'm like seriously contemplating just calling things off. Like I'm supposed to travel out in a couple days, and like I'm still gonna do that regardless. You know, who doesn't want a vacation? But I don't know, man. Things may be different. So if that ends up being the case, then expect different. Because things might take a turn, things might change like entirely. So I just want to give you guys a little heads up on that. God, I can't wait to trim this fucker down. Yeah. Anyway. So be prepared if there is a change that's made, because things might be done far differently than what was originally expected or anticipated, for that matter. So, and this has to do with the movie, by the way, because the movie at this point may or may not happen. Something else might, but something of easier production. Not that I'd like that at all, but I mean, things kind of altered a little bit. So nobody commented. Yeah, nobody. What's up, Conroy? But for those of you that are expecting a movie, I might call that off. I know a lot has been marketed, or well, no, not marketed. That's wrong. I know a lot has been mentioned about it in the community tab. I've put out teasers for it already. I've already kind of laid into it. But you'll also notice that Our Actual Lives Season 2 is taken down. But if it's not the movie, then there's probably going to be something else done that isn't scripted like that. Because, truth be told, I have wanted to make a documentary for a long time. Like a proper documentary about, everything, really. So it's not even like dealing with characters or anything. It's you're interviewing the people that are involved and whatever, and seeing how they, I guess, how their experience was and whatever. But I think with how the playlist for the whole story ended with Purpose, the Purpose series already had its credit scene. Like it was already finished. So I think I may use that ending already and just make a documentary instead of a film. Because what I was wanting to do with this movie was something that would take far more than just a few days or a week to do. So I gotta think about this realistically. And With the amount of shit that I've gone through, just almost losing everything, I gotta think about others in this. I gotta think about myself in this. I gotta think about what's involved. I gotta think about, how everything is. And thus far, it's just been a ride that is very, what would you call that? Like, multi-directional. It's been a very multi-directional ride, so it's been kind of like, but every time we go in one direction, it always get turned because there'd be something that would come up, question wise or whatever, and there's no blame. It's very valid things being brought up that I kind of do as time goes on. Like I fix things over time. But what's up, Raiden? So the movie's likely to just not happen at all, and a documentary be made in place of it, which that's probably what's going to happen. That might be what I choose to do. So, with that said, I'm going to leave this live to be what it is. Thank you to those of you that joined and listened. I appreciate all of you. Thank you.